Oh, my bad, my bad. My bad, my bad. My bad. I'm waiting for it. Personally, I'm waiting. Because I know. Because I know. Because I know what's gonna happen. I know what's gonna be real. So I'm waiting. Is my mic even working? Imagine if it wasn't. I'm not gonna check, but I think it'd be funny if it wasn't working. I know, that's so crazy. Hi, how are you doing? I don't like this music, actually. Next. Halloween? Hell yeah. Awesome. So hi, Mellow Time. We're just, building. I'm not gonna tell you what. You can guess. You could, but do you wanna? I don't think so. So today, look at my YouTube tutorial. Today I'm gonna teach you how to make some lights in your house. Everyone needs a tutorial like this sometimes. And when you need a YouTube tutorial, I am there to give you the tutorial that you deserve. A bad one. You don't deserve a bad one, but you're watching, so that says more about you and what you watch than me, right? No, I'm joking. I'm always joking. Never believe a word I say, because it's all just it's just a lie. Why is it still playing my thing? Thank you. Go away. Anyway, welcome to my light tutorial. As you can see, I'm great at explaining things, because if you're following along in your tutorial, you have no idea what I'm doing. So, what we're doing, we're using a mix of slabs and full blocks to make this little ceiling, even though I don't like how that looks, and this should be like 2 blocks or 1 block bigger. We're doing it this way because I can't care enough to restructure this whole thing. I don't want to, because I am lazy. You could do it like every other one, but that's also gonna look stupid, so we're gonna do it this way, and this way is my way. Anyway, so I set up this light room. As you can see, these are main room lights and stage lights and all that redstone, right? Awesome. We're gonna be making a hallway light. So what we need to do is make a hallway light before they discover your plans of debauchery and evil plans. So, before anyone figures out, that you have plans for evil, you have to make sure the evil is covered. And how you cover evil is with lights. See, look, we're gonna use this one, I guess. This one will be our main hallway light, yes. We build up like this so that you can string all your lights along and not interrupt any other redstone. Now you can't actually see it from the front, so that's the good thing. You could do something like this where you go from room to room and connect them all, but this one doesn't have any lights. I think I actually don't know where this starts. So sorry, excuse me. I don't know if this has any light switches. No, it does, doesn't it? I think it has one. Yeah, this one has one. So obviously, you don't need any like string thing to like connect them all. So like obviously it looks cleaner. But like this one, this is such a big build, and you know, whatever. But if you're on the ground, you can't really tell where the lights are except for like right there, which, you know, you could build up and hide, but I just didn't wanna because I'm lazy. Like over here, this big stretched out thing, because if you start, because all the lights start there and then they reach out everywhere, and then what am I talking about? I don't know. You know what I mean if you know what I mean. Anyway, so this is my lights tutorial. So I'm not. That's part of. That's actually the sewer sophistication. We're not gonna go look at it. That's Lobit's room. This is something I accidentally deleted, and I have to rebuild everything, and I don't want to do it anymore because I am lazy. These are maps because I actually probably shouldn't go over here. No, I can't. I don't have any of them on me. I can. Anyway, that's like a blueprint. That's like well, I don't remember. I did it all by hand, by the way, I think. Well, some of them. I think the rest of them I did the structure block, maybe? I don't remember. That's paper. That's just black. That's a party floor. That's a Freddy face. This is blood. Why do I need this? Because I thought I would do posters. This is Freddy's poster. I just never finished it. And I'm not gonna, because I don't wanna. Doing it behind FAF2 was a bad idea. But it made these things. But like, so I brought them near the back and it started updating, which is why this is yellow now. And this is a little yellow. They're all made on the same one, so you know. And this is Chica, and she's yellow. Why am I showing this to you? I don't know. I felt like it, so I did. So good for you. Anyway, back to this. We're doing lights, so don't forget that. Okay, don't forget that. We're doing lights. So you may be asking yourself, what's wrong with you? Number one. And number two, why are we using slabs and these? Well, great question, because slabs let in more light. So so if I make it, how do I make it nighttime? Right, you just press this button. Fantastic. Like, even though it's nighttime, like, you still let in light, and it's not so incredibly dark, you know? But if you want everything to be incredibly dark, all you have to do is turn off the, hold on, look. I'll just show you. It's my little trick, look. Actually, we leave those. It looks like, you know, you're just outside in the dark instead of pitch black darkness. You could also get that done by like doing windows, but like if you don't want a bunch of windows in your build, which I don't like windows, I use slabs instead. So if you just want like a darker scene, all you have to do is make it night and let the slabs let in the light. And if you want it pitch black, why? Why, number one. And number two, you just cover the slabs with like you just do like a, you know, thing up top. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying. Even if you don't, you could pretend. So yeah, that's why we're using slabs. Because they're just easier and better and good. Right, I'm not telling you what this building is. Because I think it's more fun that way. And because... No. Who's going to church?
Do it at home. The rest is bullshit, you know it.
What is this, lo-fi? Wait a minute. I'm listening to lo-fi by Chillbop Music, by the way. If you wanted to know. It's lo-fi. Okay. Now, tutorial, right? So, when I do lights, I go every 2. So you do 2 and then that, you know. Because it looks prettier that way. So it's like, I started doing this because I wanted it to look nice. That's not gonna do anything. So I have that there. Sorry. Anyway, I wanted it to look prettier. Because if you just have like a ton of lights everywhere, it doesn't look good. Like, to me, it just, you know, it doesn't look as good. And I've built a lot of ceilings, and I feel like this is the prettiest you can get it. Is with slabs and 2-part lights. You know. Yes, the stream is supposed to be just about building, and yes, I am building, but, you know, tutorials, guys. Tutorials. I've actually been thinking of doing tutorials, but, like, not in the way tutorials are done. Because people make tutorials and they take forever talking about things, and I'm like, I just want immediately, how do I do this thing? Just get into it, please! And I'm like, I could do that. I could shut up for a second. Here, this is what we're doing. You either pay attention or you shut up. You know? I wouldn't say that, though. I need a sign, actually. I don't want bamboo. Who wants bamboo sign? When you can have pink sign. I'm just gonna do the white sign, but don't feel like it, because it's not as pretty. Was I using this one? Yeah, I was. Okay. We're gonna call this cute. Just cute. Cute hallway lights. I'll know what that means. Or I won't. And then I have to figure it out. But, like, that's not my... That's not my thing to worry about. I'm tired. I'm sorry. And if you want to know, today we're drinking G Fuel. The Benny and the Ink Machine flavor. And you may be asking yourself, Roxy, do you even like Benny and the Ink Machine? And I'm like, bruh, I know of it. So why are you drinking Benny and the Ink Machine G Fuel? Because I wanted to see if it actually, like, turns into ink. And it does. It does. Okay, I don't know what these rooms are for. Oh, these are bathroom, huh? These are bathroom. Right, I have to make a bathroom. Ugh. Do I even have that mod on here? No, I don't. Ugh. So I didn't make actual toilet seats. But why? So I have like a FNAF mod and like plushie mod, but I'm unwilling to add chairs. Is that what we're saying? Whatever, who cares, right? It doesn't matter. It's just a toilet. It's just my livelihood. Oh my god. Okay, what new blocks do we have? What the hell is that? What is blue egg? What comes out of you? Hello? Oh my god. Alright, so... he's here now. Anyway, I don't know how I feel about these eggs. I mean, they look nice and it's easier to like tell, which is good. Oh my god, a camel. I love the camels. The camels are the reason I'm alive. What the hell is a bogged? I've heard of a bog. I'm not doing that. Did you hear grass? Was that the song or is that in my hello? Oh, that's in the song. Alright, I thought like I don't know. Alright, okay. What do we have new bricks? I wanna know. Brick. We have resin. How does Oran Brinks help me? I guess I could do a brick bathroom. Right, chicken? Why do you cry the same way if you're new? Why chicken cry if chicken happy? Why chicken cry? Why am I doing a brick bathroom? Because you get bricked up in the bathroom. Sorry. No, you don't. Don't ask me what that means. It means you put bricks on the ground. I don't know. You put brick, you get... Why does someone tell me to stop talking? Do we actually have blue? We do have blue wood. Alright, new plan, chicken. Move out of my fucking way, first of all. Uh-oh, sorry for the bad words. My bad. I, didn't mean it. Okay. I didn't mean it. This is my, new building tutorial. Alright, because we're gonna make a bathroom. And obviously you know what gender this one is gonna be. The boys' room. The boys' room. Because why does pig... why does pig have to dictate our choices, huh? No reason. So today we are building a brick bathroom with pink. Because I decide that I really don't care how it looks. Because it's just a bathroom. All you have to do is make sure you can poop in peace with a chicken. And that's it. That's my bathroom. I thought he was part of the wall. You know, chicken, you were born into this world, which means you'll freaking stay in this world, and you will suffer with the consequences of being inside this world. Nope. You're a woman now. Have fun. Have fun in the bathroom. Anyway, I need blue wood now, because this is the boys' room. No, this is the girls' room. We don't have two boys' room. This one's a pink because it's the boys' room, and this is blue because it's the boys' room. Wait a minute. So where's the girls' room? About that, I have made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. Oh my god, he's ridiculous. Have you seen that he's like suing CoffeeZilla now or whatever? Like, and then he was like, I'm doing it just because I'm petty, guys, trust me. And I don't have a case because he's just a journalist telling people stories, and can you actually fight the news for telling the truth? I don't think you can. So, drink Prime, I guess. Like, you know, don't drink Prime. You'll probably get a disease in the future. Like, something in the future, you'll be like, if kids drank Prime, they are now stunted in their growth and not able to box. And then we're like, no, the children, how could this have happened? And I'm like, and then everyone else is like, yeah, well, no, he didn't hang. He showed a dead body in the woods and then blamed it on holes in his brain. Like, that's the kind of guy we're listening to. So, you know, sucks to suck at that point. Like, that's, what is it called? Survival of the fittest. That's, I can't think of the word right now, but you know what I mean. Like, that, it's natural selection, I think, is what I mean. At that point, because you know, you're asking for your child to die. How did this get here? I don't know. How did we get here? Anyway, I'm just saying that I should stop talking. What the heck is the door called? The pink door? Is it not just... Oh, it's cherry door, huh? Yeah, there it is. I, for one, love the cherry wood. What are you doing? I'm streaming. What are you doing?
Cake kitty.
Oh my goodness! What the heck?
You were supposed to hold him.
You were gonna hurt him.
I did.
Goodbye. Hello, kitty. Brother doesn't care about cats' well-being. Switching music. I know it was a pop, but now it's not. Hello. Can you hear me? Have I just been like, I don't know. This room I don't want anything to do with right now. I know it's ugly. Alright, I know that. I just don't want anything. I just don't want to do anything with it. I don't know what to do with it. Anyway, these floors look cool. This is bone, I think. Oh, nope, mushroom. I'm an idiot. It's mushroom and then the whatever, but the floor looks so old, doesn't it? Isn't it cool? Anyway, so now we're gonna look for slab. What's slab? I have this. I don't like any of it. I don't care. I like the color. I don't care for the texture on these, the blackstone, because I'm like, I don't know. Like, it could be better, but it's just kind of ugly looking. Like, if you use it on a build like this, it just never looks right. It looks like hair or fur, and I'm like, bruh, please, I don't want that. I want to be normal. As normal as I could be. Without dying. Anyway, we're gonna do a little bit of this. La 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 la. And you could probably figure out what this build is based on the colors, but once again, I'm not telling you, and if you don't know, it sucks to suck, you know? Anyway. Oh, you know why I'm not telling you? Because I don't have to. Let secret things that I'm just showing you randomly be secret, okay? And then later, in like a few years, at a few months, you'll see this build and be like, oh my god, this was for that, and I'll be like, yeah, duh. Not duh, but yeah. You listen. I just didn't tell you, alright? It doesn't mean I lied. It just means I withheld the truth from you. And I thought it was pretty funny. But yeah, I'm not gonna tell you. Not at all. It's not because I have one idea and it's gonna change a million times. No. Anyway, Rotten's done. Rotten's done. We finished. I edited it. It's all over. And that's pretty neat. I am so sad. I'm like, why does it have to end? Why does it have to be over? Can't we just, just pretend like it's still going? No, okay. Alright. Dang. Like, Rotten was so good. Like, I just loved Rotten. If you don't know what Rotten is, just, look at the channel, I guess. It's like the last videos I posted. Unless it's the future, and then look up Rotten RoxyStar Gaming, and then you'll find it. I could put it I could say that I'm gonna put it in the description, but we all know that I will forget, and I won't do it. So, if you know, you know. If you don't know, I cry for you. Basically, I'm sorry. That comes out so mean. But I'm not meaning to be mean. I'm just vibing. We're hanging out. Me and you. Me and you on a live stream. Building some ceilings. I'll show you how it looks right now. Done with this ceiling. La 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 la. Now we have to make another line. Another line. Oh, frickledy pickledy. See, this is what happens when you cry. Okay, so this pink one has to go. Doesn't conflict with each other, right? I don't know, maybe it will. Maybe it won't. Who knows? Who cares? I do. Actually, I do. I care a lot what happens to this light. Because if it's wrong, I will cry. Anyway, perfect. It's good. We're all good. We're fine, right? Yep. Yuppity 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 puppity. Yuppity duppity yuppity duppity duppity doo yuppity duppity duppity. If you don't know what that's from, oh god, no. It's, have you ever watched How to Make Undertale Realistic? It's from that. No, I haven't. What's it about? Anyway. What do you mean? What do you mean anyway? I've been reading the book You. Have you watched the show You? It's my addiction right now. I love it so much. It's so great. It's like, he stalks this girl, and, so it's a guy named Joe. He stalks this girl back because he's in love with her, and he, is like, well, I'm gonna make your life so much better. And then he does, by, like, killing a bunch of people for her. Isn't it cute? Anyway, see how bright this is? Like, it looks like you're outside. So bright. None of those dark spots. You know? You ever see in builds, alright, so okay. So if you're having that problem in your builds where you just see, like, dark spots everywhere and it doesn't look cute, I'll tell you what to do, okay? You want to keep your walls at about, like, 4 blocks. 5 at most. This wall is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the ceiling starts at 5. Or I think the ceiling starts at 6. It's like a 6 you could do. But, oh no, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the ceiling's at 6. Yeah, so do 5. And this is how much space it gives you. You don't hit your head, no nothing, unless you're making, like, Like, I'll show you. Like a church ceiling that's gonna be really tall. You know, or like this. It's cute, isn't it? It's like supposed to be like a greenery house, you know, like one of those greenhouse is, you know. So like that's why the walls are really big, because they have a purpose and they're supposed to look like a certain structure. If you just have like a massive ceiling that's so tall for no reason, your build is going to look weird. Okay, like look, I'll show you this location, right? So this is at like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ceiling starts at 7 actually, not 6. Which is a little tall. Like, okay, I would say 7, maybe 8. I think this is at 8. But like this, when I first built it, had dark spots, which is why you have the slabs. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so this is 7, starts at 8. So I guess I wouldn't, just don't go above 10, you know? I would say 10 is like your maximum of what the ceiling should be. Because then, like, it just looks really weird. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5. And like the ceilings are a little tall, but it's nice. It's like airy, you know. It's good. The like, this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 apart. This room even is same height. Like, it still gives you a lot of space. It doesn't feel overcrowded. It doesn't feel like it's just a big empty space, which is good. Which is what you don't want, because I've been in a lot of like FNAF places, because we do this all the time. This is my life. And you know, roleplay stuff all the time with a bunch of different people, a bunch of different builds, a bunch of different builders. And the one thing that I always see, it's like super high ceiling, super big room, and then they just fill it with tables, and it's dark and it's weird looking, and I'm like, just shrink it down just a little, you know what I mean? Because it's like, you don't need a ton of space for it to look like a normal restaurant. Like, I'll show you FNAF 1. But also, this is just how I prefer it. It's not like the rule of life or whatever. Like, I don't care. Do whatever you want. I'm just saying what I think is better. Excuse me. This is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, this is 7. This room, I think, is on the borderline of too big. You know? It's like, that wall could have come in more. This wall could have, like, you know, like, I would shrink it, you know, like, to like there, and like there, probably, but, you know, I'm not changing it. So like, you know, it's really big. I don't know, that's just me though. But like, if you're bigger than this and your ceilings are too tall and you're like, there's something wrong with this build, it's gotta be your walls and ceiling. Because for role plays, I like to have that, like, it kind of feels plastic in a way. Like, this location is supposed to be like the fun joke series, you know, so that's why it needs to be really bright, really colorful, you know, just kind of like pretty. Which is why you don't need all the darkness. Like this, I like this a lot more, because it's very condensed. It's very like, you know, the point of it. Your point of it is to go through this hallway. You know, if you have, actually, I could do slash. If I could type like this, you know. I forgot about them. Let's do chaos. Right, you have like another person in here with you, you know. It's not like you're like, wow, look at those tall ceilings, you know. Just like, you're there with your friend, it's fine. Which, you know, in my opinion, that's how I think it should be. Just like you know, because the super tall ceiling, super big room, it never helps with lighting. It's just very dark. Which is fine if you want it that way and if you like it that way, but I prefer smaller. Am I offending people? Don't be, please. I know I don't have to put lights on everything, but I will. Yeah. I know, so cool. It's been 30 minutes. Bruh. Alright. So, yeah, I don't know. That's a bathroom. That child is stuck in there forever, and he knows it. Man's trapped. Anyway, this has been my lighting tutorial. So, let me know. I might actually do a lighting tutorial video. You know, maybe if I care enough. Possibly. I don't know, let me know. If you want a lighting tutorial. If you want tutorials, let me know. It might be funny. Alright. I'm gonna go. Bye-bye.